What did you do here today?
I was here. I'm actually a friend of the French's. So I heard that Robin was performing and I was invited to come and make my first appearance as Miss Beverly Hills Teen USA. I was just crowned on Sunday.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior right now at Ramona Convent High School. I reside in Pasadena, California, so I go to school out there. But it's an honor to represent Beverly Hills in the upcoming Miss California Teen Competition.
Wait a minute, you live in Pasadena?
Yes.
So how can you represent Beverly Hills?
Well, it's a regional for Miss California, so you don't necessarily have to live in that region, but you can compete in regional. So I competed for Miss Beverly Hills and I won. So.
Are you Filipino?
Yes, I'm actually half Filipino and half Mexican, but I have a little bit of Native American, a little bit of Italian, so a little mix.
What does the war on terror mean to you?
War on terror?
Yeah.
The phrase or the word?
Well, the concept.
Okay, war on terror. Well, I'm taking it as, attacking people who have attacked us. So, I mean, the whole point of 9/11, we were attacked by 4 passenger airplanes by the Islamic terrorist group, Al-Qaeda. And so, I mean, war on terror, it's to fight back, I'm guessing. I don't really know what war on terror is. I don't want to give you an answer on something that I'm...
What is the goal of Al-Qaeda?
Well, it was to attack the United States. It was Washington, D.C. and, oh gosh, I can't remember. I was 5 at the time, so can't blame me, but it was a terrorist
But you've had 12
attack.
years to learn it.
I'm sorry?
You're a senior in high school now.
Yes, I'm a senior in high school.
Do they teach this in high school?
They don't really teach it as much as they do honor it. The whole point of 9/11 is to look back and to, honor the people who really gave their lives for our country that day, the people that were heroes. So that's what they teach us. They don't teach us necessarily, every single point in history. There was a movie on the Flight 93 though, and so there was a movie on it. It is, somewhat fiction. We don't really know exactly what happened on the airplane. As far as what people said and their actions and everything, but we do have an idea of what happened.
Besides watching the movie, why do you think that the Islamists are at war with the West?
I'm sorry?
Why are the Islamists, like Al-Qaeda, why are they at war with the West?
I've never really thought about that. I'm assuming...
What were the motivations of the attackers?
Well...
Why did they do it?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But I don't really think it makes a difference as far like why they attacked us to the point that they did. I mean, I don't really want to think about...
What can we do to stop future attacks?
Compromise. It's all about compromise. Everything that's going on in Syria right now, the United States wants to go to Syria and wants to get involved in that war and possibly go to war. So, going into Syria trying to break up, a fight that isn't our fight to fight, I think what we can do is not as far as mind our own business, but really think about what we do before we do something as a country. Just compromise, try to, get the two, leaders of both nations and talk it out. That can only go so far, and, you can only do so much before you realize, going to war is the best solution, but I don't think that we should go to war right away. I think that it should be something, that
we're already at war, aren't we?
It wasn't declared. War hasn't been declared.
We have troops in Afghanistan?
Yes, we do, but,
We're fighting the Taliban?
Yes, but it was never declared by Congress, so we can't say it's an undeclared war. So.
Well, we're fighting.
Yes, we are fighting.
We're fighting Islamists.
Yes, we are fighting, but we're not. It was never declared.
So, what can we do to stop Islamism from attacking the West?
Like as I said before, it's just all compromise. If we're already at war, there's only so much that we can do because most of the damage has been done, correct? So I think that, the most that we can do is try to settle our differences, try to, compromise. Maybe if we help them, clean up the damage that we've done, help them financially, then maybe, we can come to terms and maybe we can, just settle an argument that's been going on for too long.
Well, the argument's been going on for thousands of years
Yes.
between Islam and Christianity and
Too long.
Judaism.
Yes.
So people who think that their biblical mandate is to kill you, how can you get them to compromise with their dogma?
You know, see, I can't really give you an exact answer. I don't know much about their religion, but I know a lot about my religion.
Which is?
I practice Catholicism and, you know, so Christianity and all of that. So I know that my God has always told me, you know, thou shalt not kill. It's one of the 10 commandments, and you know, you're supposed to love those who are unloved, and love everyone unconditionally. So I know that
But the
it
Bible,
is not everyone's intention to go to war. No one wakes up every morning, you know, saying, I want to go to war today. But I mean, some people feel in their blood that they need to go.
But when the Bible says if someone is trying to kill you, it's okay to kill them first. Do you think that applies in case of war?
You know, when people went against Jesus, you know, when he was an outcast, he never fought back. He never fought fire with fire. And same thing goes with, you know, my Christianity. You know, when someone tries to attack you and when someone's trying to, you know, shoot you down, you never want to go back at them. You always turn the other cheek. And I think that's what in most situations is the best, you know, the best thing to do, because when you try to fight fire with fire, you just get more fire, and it's not.
Well, sometimes you get killed if you don't fight. Sometimes you turn your back. Sometimes you have to fight.
You know, sometimes you do. Sometimes you do have to fight. But, you know, if you attack, you know, that person, you're also attacking people who are around them, and you're also putting other lives in jeopardy, instead of, you know, just turning the other cheek, and instead of, you know, all right, you know, let's try to settle this, and let's try to come to terms, and let's try to, you know, discuss this in a, you know, in a peaceful manner. So.
Thank you.
Thank
Good.
you.
I appreciate it. Whoa.